Hello, my name is Kevin Brown. I'm a marketing specialist at Oxyma, and I'm here today to talk to you about the different design possibilities for email and web on mobile. So what are these different types of design? We have fixed, skinny, scalable, fluid, adaptive, responsive, and we'll also have a look at device recognition, which is a way of creating device-specific content. Before we go into the what different types of design, we also have to look at why. So if you look at this graph, you can see that mobile is definitely the far and away the top performer as to where your email or website basically is being read. Much higher percentage open than webmail or desktop. So let's jump right away into the different types. Fixed desktop is the first one we're going to look at. What is a fixed desktop design? That means that the design itself is created with a certain amount of pixels width. This is not a very user-friendly type of design because on mobile the user will have to pinch and scroll up and down the design before they can see all the necessary content. So the next type of design we're going to look at is called skinny design, which is pretty much what the name says. It's created skinny. It's a very thin design, as you can see on desktop, with a maximum of 500 pixels wide, which will then automatically scale the mail to the mobile it's being read on. Next on the list is scalable design. A scalable design is created with all the images and buttons all being big enough to be viewed on both mobile and desktop. This means also that the text in the mail or website is at least 14 pixels large. Everything is viewed easily on both devices and it scales itself on a mobile device. Next on the list is fluid desktop. Now, a fluid design is created with percentages. As you can see here on the desktop version, it has scaled itself to 100% width of that desktop. It will also do the same on a mobile. As you can see, the tables have become thinner and longer because it is working with percentages of the screen. Now with adaptive design, we start moving to a more interesting web design. This is created using media queries, which will put actually the design under itself within the mobile device. You can see here there's 7 blocks on the desktop version, and on the mobile version it will literally just put everything under each other without any content loss. The last step on our design possibilities is responsive design. And responsive design is much like adaptive design in the way that it puts everything under each other, all the different tables. But the one difference being that after putting everything under each other, it will then, with media queries, it will specify which blocks are important for a user who is reading on mobile on the go. As you can see here, 1, 3, 4, and 7 we have decided are really important information for a user on mobile, and that creates a mobile specific version of the email or website, meaning that that user on the go only gets the important information. Now we're going to move on to device recognition. What is device recognition? Well, first, whenever you're doing marketing, you have to look at the different contexts where a user is reading their mail or website. Obviously, the time that they have available, the location or the environment where that user is. But you also have to look at the device that the user has in their hand. Are they reading that email on mobile, on a tablet, or on desktop? Also the operating systems that these different devices are running on. So device recognition basically means taking anything from operating system to handset to browser and using that to create device-specific information. As you can see here, this is a website or an email that we will have sent out to a client. And you can see that within this, on a desktop, we do not know which type of mobile that user has. So then, therefore, we show all possibilities. But if that user opens that template on a certain type of mobile, then we can create device-specific information for that user. Meaning that if I have an iPhone in my hand, I receive iPhone accessories. If I have a Galaxy in my hand, then I will receive Galaxy accessories. This is also possible when we look at operating system. Say we are promoting an app. Of course, there's different app stores for different devices, so we want to split that out. Meaning the user will receive the correct image and link for their app store so they can deep link through and download that app right away, instead of showing 3 different buttons and the user having a choice. Now that's all from me today. For any more information, please contact me on kevin.brown@oxyma.info.